Unpopular. I'm giving you unpopular bookish opinions.
Hey YouTube, it's Zoe. I have seen this tag everywhere on BookTube and I wanted to give my own 2 cents. We sometimes don't want to give our unpopular opinions because we're afraid of what people will say to us. Like, the comments can be pretty brutal when you say something that no one else agrees with, but with this tag we have a safe space to share our unpopular opinions. Let's get started. Question 1, a popular book or series that you did not like but almost everyone else did. This popular book is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. I had an okay time reading it. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, this is so offensive, I want to throw this into a raging fire or something like that. I just didn't think that it lived up to the hype. I was a little bored throughout it. It was really repetitive because they were doing like the same day over and over again. These superpowers that these kids had were not very impressive. Like, I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I want that power. I don't really want to read the next book. I'm just done with this story. Question number 2, a popular book or series that everyone else didn't really like but you loved. I guess for this one I'm going to go with Twilight by Stephanie Meyer, but a lot of people still really enjoy this series. There's just more of a majority now that do not like it. I will always have a special place for it in my heart. This one's not really a good example, but I can't think of anything else right now. I'm sure that tonight when I'm sleeping I'm going to wake up and just be like, what an idiot. Question number 3, a love triangle where the main character ended up with the one that you did not want them to end up with. This love triangle is from P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. She ended up with the one that I did not want her to end up with, and I'm not going to say any names, but I'm still real ticked off and Lara Jean, why did you do this, girl? Question number 4, a popular book genre that you do not often reach for. I have this thing with high fantasy books. I don't know why, but I am just intimidated by them. I walk in the bookstore and I see them staring at me. We make good eye contact and then I'm just like, nope, I'm getting out of here. I'm not gonna go up to you guys. I'm intimidated by them. They're always super thick and there's so much world building and you have to invest so much of your time into them to get used to the world. There's always like 55 books in the series. Not really, but there's a lot of books in the series too, and it's just a lot of commitment. I have commitment issues, guys, with books. I really want to start reading some high fantasy, and by this I mean adult high fantasy, not YA fantasy. I'm completely fine with that. Question number 5, a popular book character that you don't really like. This is Tris Pryor from the Divergent series. I know guys, I'm gonna get so much hate for saying that, but I don't know, there's just something about her. I didn't even like her in the first book, and that was the best book. She was okay, but then she just started going downhill in that series. She had this hero complex. She always had to be helping people even if they didn't want her help. Even if they should have been doing things themselves. No. She had to be the one doing all of the hard things, and she just didn't listen to anybody. I also don't really like 4. I know I'm just crapping all over this series, but the 2 main characters, not fan. Especially in the last book, because that just ruined them for good. I had some faith in them in the second book. Question number 6, a popular author that you can't really get into. This is Terry Pratchett, the author of the Discworld series. There are so many books that he has written in that universe, and I grew up watching all of the movie adaptations like Weird Sisters and things like Soul Music. I watched that too growing up, and I always expected to really like the books because my entire family loves Terry Pratchett, especially my dad. All of them talk about it all the time, and I wanted to feel included in that. I tried to read it, but I couldn't really get into it. I'm going to try though. Question number 7, a popular book trope you are tired of seeing. This has to be the strong, silent, brooding warrior, the Dmitri Belikovs of the world. Don't get me wrong, I do like Dmitri, I don't hate him, but I'm just tired of seeing them everywhere, especially in love triangles. Shatter Me, Adam, the strong, silent, brooding warrior. Kale Westfall, every single fantasy or dystopian book, he is out there, ready to get them ladies. Question number 8, a popular series that you have no interest in reading. I don't really want to read the Fifth Wave series by Rick Yancey. I have previously read the first 50 pages or so of it, and and it didn't really grab my attention, so I unhauled it. It's no longer on my bookshelves. I don't feel like I'm missing something from my life by having not read it. The final question number 9, what movie or TV show adaptation did you like more than the book? I really liked the Maze Runner movie. I just watched it a couple of days ago on Netflix, and it was really good. I was so into it. I was just sitting there like, oh my gosh, Sheldon O'Brien, you're so attractive. I love you in this role. I think that it worked better as a visual, fast-paced movie than it did a book. Even like the language, I think that they incorporated language so much better in the movie than in the book. In the book, I was just sitting there like, is this English? Have I just like forgotten a few words in the English dictionary? The actors in the movie though, they said it so seamlessly, like it just flowed. It was also a lot more fast-paced, so things were just like bam, 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 and I was like, whoa, I'm ready. Let's do things. In the book, I was thinking about not finishing it because I was just really bored halfway through. Those were my unpopular bookish opinions. I hope that I did not upset you all too much because I know that some of these are pretty unpopular. Thank you all for watching. Remember to follow me on social media. My links are down below. Have a great day and I'll talk to you later. Bye! Oh, I just flipped my hair. Bye! See ya! Next time! Bye!